Often perceived as a symbol of opulence, private aircraft are not just extravagant toys of the rich. In fact, most of the jets we see coming and going are essential to our economy and society. Besides the transport of goods that we turn to every day, business aviation also offers the best solution to making efficient use of the finite commodity, time.
The vast majority of private aircraft that are used for business, in support of business, are not acquired as a status symbol or a recreational item. They are actually a very critical and valuable efficiency tool in the management of time for businesses and their executives. Business executive or a business team can get on a private aircraft and they can fly to multiple clients or prospects in the same day in diverse locations and still be home in time to have dinner with their families at night. A production line that's gone down that needs a critical part or servicing can have that part or personnel flown in to keep that assembly line from going down, an assembly line that likely supports the jobs of hundreds of people. Many people who own private aircraft are allowing those aircraft to be used to help move critical patients, people maybe needing cancer treatment, to transport organs or blood donations, or even relief personnel and supplies to a disaster area. In the current environment, we're seeing more and more that private aircraft are actually a very secure health corridor that allows people to travel long distances from point A to point B with no exposure to outside risk, and they can interact strictly with the people who deliver them to the airport or meet them at the destination who they know and trust.
The business of aviation is worth mentioning too. The industry itself is responsible for providing over 1 million jobs in the U.S., which is why facilitating the expansion and use of private aircraft is so important.
The acquisition of a private aircraft for business use is a large capital expenditure. Companies have finite amounts of cash and cash flow to accomplish that with. Therefore, private borrowing to acquire these aircraft becomes critical to their acquisition. The money necessary to acquire the aircraft is typically borrowed so that companies can preserve their cash for normal needs of expansion, servicing their overhead and their expenses, and not tapping that down to a low level just so they can operate their aircraft. Financing, aircraft lending is critical to businesses who need these aircraft as a means of transportation.
The importance of having our own airplane goes back many years. My father started the company in 1947, and as he grew more successful, he did a lot of traveling. But at the same time, he was raising a very large family, and so he always felt he needed to, as much as he needed to travel, he needed to get home at night and keep all his kids in line. Over a period of time, we've been successful in growing the company and do a lot more business by utilizing the airplanes that we've bought over a period of time. As our geographic footprint has grown, we've grown to need airplanes that can go further and go faster, and we've been fortunate enough to do that.
As a loyal supporter of the industry, First Source Bank is a leading national aircraft lender that's helped businesses take off and aim high for over 30 years.
When a customer deals with our aircraft lending specialists, they're dealing with people who have devoted their entire career to the support of private business aviation. These people have deep backgrounds in knowledge in aircraft and the industry. Many of them are pilots themselves. What we do is we focus on providing convenient and knowledgeable service to our clients. We typically will go to their location, learn about their business and their travel needs, and then try to find a way to best support those travel needs through the acquisition of an aircraft and the necessary capital or financing to support that acquisition.
First Source Bank has been a big help to us from the time we started in business. They've always been there for us as we've grown. We've been able to utilize their airplane loaning business so that we were not taking capital away from the equipment we needed to stay modern. And at the same time, they've been a big part of this success we've had in adding to our footprint all over the country even into Mexico and Brazil. We could always take the advice of the First Source people because they themselves worked new airplanes and used them very, very efficiently and well.
The most rewarding part of this is meeting many entrepreneurs and business people who started out with nothing, who have built very successful businesses, and aviation has been a part of that business growth and success. We offer personalized and very specialized service in support of financing these aircraft. This is all in support of our bank's mission, which is to provide distinctive and convenient service, straight talk and sound advice, always keeping our customers' best interests in mind.
First Source Bank, a trusted partner in providing the right advice and financing to get your business off the ground fast. To learn more, call or visit us online today.